back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you our winning ingredients for our Best Ball Mania 4. This is going to be our first best ball draft that we're going to do of the season. Get things kicked off correctly right after the NFL draft. Awesome 3 days. A lot of teams did very well. We're going to be getting into draft day grades. That's going to be coming up. Winners and losers, specifically for fantasy football. That's going to be coming soon. So let's start off with the Best Ball Mania draft here. It's a $25 buy-in here. First place is $3 million. Okay, so if you want to throw a couple darts in here, we're going to start off the year strong and start off with Best Ball Mania 4 right now. I plan to do these maybe once a week. Probably for Best Ball Mania, we'll see. But once a week is the goal. All right, so all the way through, you're going to see how we're going to have adjustments going along through preseason and camp and workouts. Injuries might pop up, but I'm going to start off right now with Best Ball Mania. Obviously, I want to get into this draft, and let's see. We're waiting for 2 people to get in. And we got already, it's looking like Justin Jefferson, CMC, Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce's now number 4 overall. So you're going to be playing a pretty penny for Travis Kelce this season. All right, usually you get him in the back end of the first. Now you're paying a premium price. So right now, let's see what we got. Let's see if I can get it in different ways. Yeah, so we are currently at pick number 10. There's going to be a 12-man draft here. Let me back up. All right, 12-man draft here. Let me go full screen. Draft is going to start in 25 seconds. Now, usually this is going to be super flex. Obviously, you want to fill out your line and get your quarterbacks. You're going to need the quarterbacks. It's going to be lasting all season long. You need at least 3. You need at minimum 3. You need at minimum 3 QBs. 4, you're feeling a little bit better. 5, it gets a little pricey. You might be sitting at some other areas. Okay. But so far right now, we're checking. That's the outside look, the draft board. Got all the way to 18 selections. That's gonna be fun. All right, Christian McCaffrey went first, then Justin Jefferson. We got Jamar Chase coming up next. I want to lock in one of these premier, either running back or wide receiver. We'll see. Bijan's right there. Hopefully he'll fall to us. Okay. Make sure you gotta have, other than QB, it's good to have at least 3 tight ends as well. All right. I've seen it in last year how things went. Injuries pop up very, very frequently, and that was one of the main problems there. Why I finished in the semifinals, but couldn't go any further. I was kind of decimated with injuries. You gotta have depth all around. And right now, we're gonna go off of what we know pretty much from last year, all the new signings, and obviously the rookie drafts that are going to be on their new teams. Hopefully, we can find some gems as well. But right now, it's going to go pretty much cut and paste. We'll be seeing what we'll get to when we get to pick number 10. All right. So Cooper Kupp went. He should be fine this year. They have nothing else on the Los Angeles Rams. Cooper Kupp should be a stud. Defense is very poor. And everything around him is pretty much gone. Got the number 1 number 2 wide receiver Van Jefferson. Cooper Kupp's going to be running free with all the opportunity there. Tyreek Hill just went off the board. Come as you like. We're going to say that's how you say it. I think that's how you say it. Stephon Diggs is off the board. I'm aiming for Jonathan Taylor bounce back season. I'm aiming for Bijan. I'm aiming for we could go Josh Allen, but I want to secure one of these guys. Eckler, that'd be 3 years in a row. Barkley's in a little of a contract situation. Garrett Wilson is pretty high, but he does deserve it with Aaron Rodgers there. All right, we are here at our pick. Bijan is gone. I'm going to go with Jonathan Taylor with his new running mate of him and Anthony Richardson. We're going to go with Jonathan Taylor to have a bounce back year. They're going to have a nice dynamic offense. They could definitely have a nice 1-2 punch with Anthony Richardson and him, Jonathan Taylor. So we got Jonathan Taylor there. We got that running back set up. The quarterback should be going very soon. So we're going to go to the quarterbacks. We're going to lock in some cues here. Patrick Mahomes just went. So we're going to be looking for Fields, Burrow. Oh, I want Lamar. I want Lamar first. Give me Lamar. We're going to try to stack him. And so right now we got... It's perfect. We got Lamar. We got a quarterback. Woo! Feeling good, yo. We got a nice 1-2 punch here. Lamar, and we got Jonathan Taylor. Garrett Wilson just went. So we're going to be on a little bit of a wait here. I want my second quarterback as well. So Trevor is going to be on the watch. Justin Fields. How far do we go until it's like, you know what, I might as well wait. Oh, you got Aaron Rodgers here now. I want to. Kyler out for majority of the season. Don't fall for that. Bryce Young, Trevor, Trey Lance, Herbert. We're gonna queue in these guys, and Deshaun Watson's in a forced situation. We'll go as far as Dak. On that come around in that third round, I'll go as far as Dak Prescott. No, even Daniel Jones, because he has a rushing upside. I'll go as far as Daniel Jones. I'll take any one of these running quarterbacks right here as my number 2, because super flex, man. You gotta have bodies, and then we're gonna continue to build there. So CeeDee Lamb is gone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nick Chubb, who's just super consistent each and every year. Does not matter. Saquon Barkley, he fell. Saquon Barkley fell to that 21 pick, and we're 12 picks away, so we have some time to chill out. I definitely want a second quarterback. I want to be secure at that spot because we're talking about super flex. It's very, very important we lock in, have a stud 1-2 punch at the QB position, okay? Waddle going, solid selection there. Pollard, luckily, scathed through the NFL draft. The only person he has to worry about now is Deuce Vaughn, and you could tell that obviously late round draft capital there, and he's just going to be a handcuff to Tony Pollard coming in down, probably in third down situation sparingly here, but Tony Pollard is pretty safe as the number 1 guy. Justin Fields is going now. Here's the run. No Burrow, no Fields. We're 6 away, and I want one of these guys here. One of these 5. I definitely want one of these 5. Kenneth Walker took a huge hit. Oh, Seattle, what did you guys do? You guys destroyed so much potential for Kenneth Walker, man. That was hard. That was tough. Even Travis Etienne took a little bit of a hit. Tanks Bigsby, I don't expect him to. It's not as big as Charbonnet going to Seattle as. That's worse. That's 100% worse than Tanks Bigsby going to Jacksonville. We're coming up with 3 picks. I'm aiming for Trevor Lawrence or Herbert. And I have to go back to that well with Herbert. Herbert, hopefully, the help of having Quentin Johnston. Please, because you need a bounce back year. That was bad. What Justin Herbert did in the previous season was pretty rough. I expect him to bounce back wholeheartedly in this one. We are 1 pick away. Trevor Lawrence or Herbert? Trevor Lawrence upside is going to be Herbert. All right. I think Herbert has more upsides in that offense. You know, he was very good. Trevor Lawrence was awesome last year. But I'm going to go with Justin Herbert to bounce back if he does not get stolen from me. No, Deebo Samuel. So we're going to be taking our number 2 quarterback here in Justin Herbert, having a bounce back year. As you can see, he almost had 400 fantasy total points. Then he had 290. And I expect him to get back to that near 400 range in this season. All right, so let's see what we got. Now where we're going to go next, okay? We have running back. Look, we need a wide receiver. Obviously, this is a must wide receiver spot here. I could stack with Mike Williams. DJ Moore's with Chicago. Amari Cooper is pretty solid. We don't know where DeAndre Hopkins is going. This is pretty tough here. We have Mike Williams, Jerry Jeudy. We don't trust that. Christian Watson. Mike Williams just went. Christian Watson. Drake London. Drake London should be in a solid spot, being a number one wide receiver. Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Michael. Okay, we are going to stick to the top. DJ Moore, Jerry Jeudy. All right, we're going to go with DJ Moore to finally have a good season. All right, go with DJ Moore there. Someone that's going to just be consistent each and every week. We'll find some big blow-up guys, but just someone to be consistent. I like all these guys here. Mark Cooper, he'll probably fall. Not a lot of people, they love that the old veteran there, but Amari Cooper is super, super solid. He's going to see a ton of value from Deshaun Watson. They're forced to throw that football. Terry McLaurin is always your consummate professional. I definitely want another wide receiver. I want to go wide receiver, running back next. Let's see who we got here. Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman might take a little hit just because it is Anthony Richardson. Trevor Lawrence is still there. Oh man. Quarterbacks are still here. Now people are building up their lineups, trying to get studs here. Christian Kirk, Jackson Smith, Tyler Lockett, no. George Pickens. George Pickens is very nice. Marquise Brown. We'll put him in the thing, but it's not much of a love. Still like Brandon Ayuk. Still like Jackson Smith-Njigba and Michael Pittman. We'll star all these guys and then figure out from there. Keenan Allen, if I do want to pair with my guy that I have in Justin Herbert. We are 7 picks away coming up. And so far, we have Jonathan Taylor, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, and DJ Moore. Okay, coming around now. Let's see. We got Drake London. We got Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders in a decent spot with Carolina. How's the running backs looking? Let's see. I want to queue up some guys there. Oh, man. J.K. Dobbins. Pierce, no, I don't know about Swift, and Sanders. This right here. If I can get Dobbins and Rashad White is there. Come on, man. I even wait for that. I definitely want another wide receiver. I want Drake London or McLaurin or Keenan. Pickens. We're going wide receiver, and then we're gonna come back with a running back. I want to knock down 2 wide. I want to definitely have 2 wide receivers now. Drake London just went off. Pittman, the runner wide receivers are going right now. Hopkins, Pittman, London, Allen, all just went off the board. I am looking at right now Terry McLaurin, Pickens, Marquise Brown. I like the combo here, Pickens and Terry McLaurin as a 1-2. We're 2 picks away. I might lean towards Pickens, man. He's just a stud waiting to be. Not Jackson, even though I think he does take over the number 2. This is what happens. This is our first best ball, so we didn't get our full process. This is my first time doing it this year, doing a mock draft pretty much. Now, this is not even a mock because this is real. Put up money. I put money up for this, man. So we're going to go. I want to go wide receiver. Who we going to go? Terry McLaurin's still there. That's a consistent 1,000 yards each and every year. No problem. All right, so we can go with some upside and Pickens or Terry McLaurin. All right, so we are gonna go. Let me see. 13 seconds left. They ain't playing with you. All right, we're gonna go Terry McLaurin. Think he is too much of a value at this spot here. Go, and then we can consider Pickens, but I want to lock down that number 2 running back as well. So, or can I wait? We got Dobbins right there. Cook, definitely do not want Cook. I want Dobbins. We're gonna get Dobbins. Dobbins on the way back. Have a little stack. We'll pretty much have a nice piece of that offense. Now, where's Bateman? I want Bateman. I'm gonna write down Bateman, and I know Flowers we can get super late. He's at 107. I want to definitely have a Raven stack this year. Trevor Lawrence just went off the board. Most teams have 2 Some teams don't have a quarterback yet. That's dangerous. You're playing with fire here. You need to have at least at minimum 1. Definitely should have 2 right now, but 0. Call me as you like. As 0 quarterbacks, and Masungo 5 doesn't have a quarterback as well. What you gonna do, Arch? What you gonna do, Arch? Dameon Pierce is off the board. What are you going to do? Arch, make up your mind. Come on. What you gonna take? Quarterback? I feel like you're gonna take quarterback. No, he goes Dalvin Cook. So perfect. I have to take. I not have to. I wanted to anyway. But we're gonna take J.K. Dobbins here. Lock that up. We have 2 running backs. We have our elite alpha in Jonathan Taylor. And now we do have J.K. Dobbins in that offense. So it's going to a run first team anyway. Obviously, Lamar is going to span a little bit more passing wise because all the toys he's got. But that's going to open up things for J.K. Dobbins anyway. All right, coming back 2 years removed from his injury now, he's going to be absolutely outstanding this year. All right, now call me as you like. Has no quarterbacks. This little group here, they don't have quarterbacks. Buzzard, KL Reed, and Cooler Joe do not have any quarterbacks. I was hoping to come back around to Daniel Jones. Dallas got, they're still going no quarterback. All right, so JSN is here. Lock it. Let's lock in some tight ends. I can pump. Ooh, Darren Waller's here. That's tough. He's a nice value. Darren Waller is a very nice value. Rashad White, Kadarius. Ooh, Perks. Deontay. No, is Pickens going? I want Pickens. Dang, now I do want Pickens. It's 12 picks away. I don't know if he's going to fall to me. Joe Mixon. Definitely do not want Joe Mixon. I've done the Gabe Davis. We're not doing that again. I need to find out more news about Javonte. Even Njoku was solid. Dang! Pickens is gone. Pickens is gone, guys. Jordan Addison is a solid play. And we'll queue him up, and David Njoku at the tight end. I think I can, if I can grab on the way back, if I can grab Waller, we're looking in good hands. We got a little bit of everything here. Rashad Penny injury prone. Dang, to see Alvin Kamara 98, that's crazy. But hey, it's times, man. Times have totally flipped now. Kamara he was going in the first round, and he let down a lot of people last year. Brian Robinson, Jamal Williams with New Orleans. New Orleans got a little bit of a crowded backfield now. But still, they put in a nice capital. Was it Kendrick Miller? Put in solid capital on him. Rashad White just won. That was a great selection from Chuck Bass. Chuck Bass made a great selection there. I'm aiming for Darren Waller. I want to get a number 1 game-breaking talent here at the tight end position And I think he's going to be the guy. Kadarius Toney off the ball. I'm not going that route again. Kadarius Toney, can he stay healthy? Can he stay healthy? We have teams with no quarterbacks, so there's a high probability that we can get us, that Darren Waller can fall to us. Am I kind of covering all bases here? But you kind of have tiers. You have tiers. Darren Waller can be in that top tier, all right, for this season with the new environment here with the Giants. He could be the alpha with all those slot wide receivers that they got on that team. He most likely will be the alpha on this squad. So right now, I want to aim for Burke. I want to aim for one of these two wide receivers here, and Treylon Burks, Deontay Johnson, and I want Darren Waller. Darren Waller's going to be first, and then hopefully I can get either Burks or Deontay Johnson. Come on, we are 3 picks away. Some of these teams do not have a quarterback, and I expect them to take a quarterback. Let's see. Come on. Dak Prescott is gone, like I figured. Evan Ingram is gone. Jacksonville did pick up a tight end. I'm trying to remember the name of that tight end, but Evan Ingram should still be fine after that great season he had last year. Darren Waller just went. Dang, man, that was a steal. We just got robbed. Is there a tight end that I care about right here? Njoku, but it wasn't as much as I was feeling for in Bateman's here too. So, and hold down. All right, so we're gonna go with Treylon or Deontay. I'm gonna go with Deontay. No, we're gonna go with the number 1 right there. We're gonna go with the number 1 in Treylon Burks. So right now we are looking at Jonathan Taylor, Lamar, Herbert, DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin, Treylon Burks. We have J.K. Dobbins and Taylor as our 1-2 punch at running back. On the way, we have 4 picks away. We got to figure this out. All right, we're going to go another wide receiver. Daniel Jones is still here. I can lock up 3 solid quarterbacks here. Or do I pitch in with a tight end? I can find gems at tight end. Is there anyone else running back wise? Let's see. That is worth Zay, Damian, Elijah, Gino, Juju, Kyler, Dalton Schultz, KJ Osborne. It gets ugly quick. Dang. Whatchamacallit is part of that tier before it really drops off at that tight end spot that you can consider. Bateman I can wait on. It's between Daniel Jones and David Njoku right now. And if that decision is made for me, then that's even better. James Cook is gone. Javonte Williams is gone. One I might have to go on a run. You do need that wide receiver. Deontay Johnson should have a big progression in his touchdowns this year. We're going to wait on Daniel Jones. I want to make sure I have some depth at wide receiver. That's going to be majority of my lineup anyway, of that wide receiver position. So we got 4 wide receivers now. I'm feeling a little bit better there. We have some depth. This is going to be going throughout the whole entire season, and we're going to find scraps at that tight end position, okay? I wanted to secure a top end tier. David Njoku is still there. He's still someone I consider in that top tier of tight end because of the way that they use the tight end position in that offense, okay? They throw 30% of the targets goes to that tight end position. That's why Njoku had such a great year last year, despite the fact that he did get injured, okay? Daniel Jones is still standing here strong. James Conner, James Conner, Pat Freiermuth, that he's part of that tier that we can get a decent tight end there. Rashad Penny, as long as he's healthy, he's a stud. Bateman, I'll be aiming for him. Wayne Johnston, Zay Flowers. We're gonna go down here. I want not A-Chain, not Devin A-Chain. But I want Roshan Johnson. Where's Roshan at? We're gonna definitely queue him up. Daniel Jones is still here, man. You're gonna make me have to make me get him, man. They're gonna force me to get this, man. They're gonna force me to get this, man. Where's Roshan? Jordan Addison is gone. No, yeah, he's going. David Njoku is still here. Roshan at 143. That's crazy. Daniel Jones just left. All right, so I expected that. AJ is still a 1-2 punch. More. Juju, Anthony Richardson is gonna be in my queue. I don't know when he's gonna. You don't know when he's gonna start. That's the problem. Oh, Dalton Schultz on Houston. That turns my stomach. Cole Kmet is a solid option at tight end. 11 picks away from our next selection. Chicken Conku is a nice steal. Devin A-Chain. It's getting really nice down here. I like some of these guys as we go down. Greg Dulcich. So I don't really have to panic with the tight end position. And Jordan Love late. Already locked in 2. So could we wait? We could wait. Let's go best available. Let's go back to the top. Michael Thomas. Is he gonna be back? I want more news about that before I hop into the video. We might have to read about this. There's nothing on Michael Thomas. I'd have to look that up. I'm not trying to get beat for someone that's not going to play at all. David Njoku is still there. I'm leaning more towards, I'm going to get one of these guys at tight end. It's going to be either Komet, Nkanku, and then Njoku. One of those 3. Dolchich. I feel fine with all those guys. Juju. Juju's the number 1. Denver, I don't want to go there. I want someone with some upside. All right, Jaden Njoku is going. So we're looking at Cole Kmet. And I already got DJ Moore. I don't want 2, and I got no. I might go with Chig. I think I might go Chig. Yeah, one was solid. I think that one's. Might be going with Chig. Wait. Rashad Bateman still here? We're going Bateman. I'll take another wide receiver. Rashad Bateman should not be here. We're one pick away. Rashad Bateman's the pick. Rashad Bateman and the tight end. Anthony Richardson just went. That's a solid selection there. Then I can get fun with the quarterbacks. I want this next tier of quarterbacks. That 3rd level tier with the youth guys. Jordan Love, Bryce Young. That's going to be fun. I already locked in 2 top tier talents. We're going with Rashad Bateman. 100%. He's going to be back healthy. We got a nice core of wide receivers here. And these quarterbacks and wide receivers are going to be carrying you, okay? I'm telling you that right now. Quarterbacks and wide receivers are going to be carrying you throughout the year, okay? Some of these guys are doing different strategies. I didn't get to the tight end position. We're going to get to it right now. And it's most likely going to be Chig. It's most likely going to be Chig. We're throwing darts at the tight end position, okay? We want at least 3. I want at least 3. Chig's going to be our first one. I like the upside of Chicken Conku. All right. One of the best friends of a rookie quarterback is going to be either the pass-catching running back or it's going to be that tight end, okay? That safety net. And Chicken Conku has super, super insane upside. Great measurables. Nice speed combination as well. Speed and size for Chicken Conku, all right? So right now we're looking at 2 QBs, 2 running backs, 5 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. I've noticed that through that whole season, you need wide receiver bodies, okay? You need guys that have the upside to be an alpha. And most of these guys are pretty much the number ones in their offense, okay? DJ Moore is, Terry McLaurin is, Treylon Burks is, Deontay Johnson is between pretty much him and Pickens, but you saw Deontay Johnson. He's going to bounce back with more touchdowns this year. Rashad Bateman, he's the young guy. Odell Beckham, he's the older guy. That's the 1-2 punch there. And then Chicken Konku, I like his upside. Greg Dulcich is someone I want to grab as well. So let's see. We're going to take away, let's see these running backs. Is there any late running backs? I got Roshan. I can wait on him. He's 143. So let me take away. Let me just focus in on running back. Antonio Gibson always has PPR upside. We'll throw him in the mix. Roshan Johnson is someone I love. Tajay Spears, say if something happens, we'll throw him in the pool. Kendrick Miller, there we go. That's a stud. We'll throw him in there. Kareem Hunt doesn't even have a team yet. I don't expect me to draft Tanks Bigsby, but we'll put him in the pool. Yeah, it's getting kind of ugly at these running backs. Yeah, we're gonna have to get another running back soon. They went deep. They went hard on their running back position. We're gonna have to throw some darts on here, or just take the middling guys. AJ Dillon, not Madison, Jamal Williams. Oh yeah, Jamal Williams. Dang, they got a lot of running backs in New Orleans. Elijah Mitchell injury prone. I'd rather take my shot on Roshan. All right, so I think I'm leaning towards where we're at, pick 120. If I can get Dulcich and Roshan, or Dulcich and Jordan Love is going. If I can get Dulcich and a quarterback, that's what I'm aiming for. I want someone with upside. Russell Wilson is still here. They're kind of like, I could take a flyer on Trey Lance, but that's going to be more. That's risky, but it's definitely worth a shot. Sam Howell, Purdy, Ritter, Baker, Will Levis. Yeah, we're gonna get another quarterback too. So I'm going for. Hopefully, I can get Dulcich and Bryce. I think I'm gonna go Bryce first over all these guys. Maybe it's a coin toss between. I don't like Russell Wilson. It's a coin toss between Derek Carr and Bryce, and the hope of Trey Lance. That's the 3 I'm considering right now. But it's gonna be a quarterback and then and Roshan. Quarterback and Roshan, or quarterback and Greg Dulcich. Those are going to be my options. Stafford is off the board. I want Bryce. We're 3 picks away from Bryce. Can we get Bryce? Can we snag Bryce, please? I only got 2 running. I need to hit the running back room a little bit because I only got 2. They're gonna have to carry us, and then we're gonna have to find some nice darts. But Roshan's gonna be one in the clip. How heavy is the tight end position? Let's see. We do have some room to wiggle with the tight end position. See if Greg Dulcich can fall far enough. But I definitely want. We're going for Bryce now. Knox off the board. That's another tight end gone. Lazard is going. Okay, another tight end is gone. We're gonna secure Bryce right now in Carolina. They gave him Mingo now, which is someone I'm gonna make sure I have in the chamber as well. Don't forget about Jonathan Mingo. We can pair with that. Do I have a stack anywhere else? I do have a stack with Lamar. I do not have a stack with Justin Herbert. All right. Bryce, I'm going to aim for a stack there. Sky Moore still has upside. That's so tough. That's so tough. So we're going to... where we at? 136. Roshan is going to be on really soon. It's between Roshan and Dolcic. Who just went? Cole Kmet just went. I'm forced. Give me a second tight end. He doesn't have a tight end. He's going to take a tight end. Tyler Boyd. All right, we're going to secure Greg Dolcic. We have 2 tight ends now. This man went full heavy in running back wide receivers. And just a little. He's definitely punting. That's not a good. I don't think that's a good strategy at all. I think that's a horrible strategy. Unless he's going to have to hit on some of the guys here. Trey Lance. He took Trey Lance. You have no quarterback and you're going to trust someone that's not guaranteed a spot. If he's in my situation, then yeah, go for it. But that's your number one. That's highly questionable. All right, so we got youth at the tight end spot. There's around 5 to 6 picks left. I want Roshan. We're gonna have to go on a run of running backs coming up very, very soon. 15 picks away. That's what we're going to be aiming towards. We're going to have to go on a little run there. We're going to Darnell Mooney there. The wide receiver depth is pretty strong. But these are like your 3rd and 4th options pretty much here. Alec Pierce. But this is not last year. Dalton Kincaid is still there. They put nice draft capital into Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, you got to consider him. CJ Stroud is still there if you want to go for him at quarterback. So my aim is going to be running back. Probably running back. Because I only have 2. Roshan is gone. I knew I should have took Roshan. Roshan is gone. We are in panic mode at the running back position. We're looking at we're gonna have to get creative here. Chuba, Zach, Gus, no. Clyde, Jarek, he doesn't even have a team. He's the backup Deuce Vaughn. Oh, we should have made that. We should have switched back. Hiron, Josh Kelly. Chase Edmonds. No, Sean Wayne. Yeah. We're throwing darts at this. Evan Hall. He's not much of a factor. Yeah. The first thing that went, I see. Running backs go heavy. While I was getting all those wide receivers, these running backs were flying off the board. And we're going to have to scrounge around with what we got here. So, definitely want to secure in one of these guys. So we got Donta Foreman in that offense. We'll go with him. He's still the number 1. Between him and Roshan. Donta Foreman still was solid enough. That's going to be our next aim. It's 9 picks away. We'll still put Jeff Wilson on here as well. He's still the number 1. Kenneth Gainwell, he's number 3 now. But things can clear up for him to open up. And get opportunities between Swift and Penny. Devin Singletary, he's the backup. Cordarrelle, Michael Carter. All right. All right, so wide receiver, 3 wide receivers have just gone off the board. Darnell Mooney, Romeo Doubs, and Jalen Hyatt. 3 in a row. Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's a crowded wide receiver core now with Cleveland. They have a lot of talent now. Wide receiver wise, setting up for Deshaun Watson. That's why I do not mind Deshaun Watson this year in fantasy. He has a ton of help around him. There's no excuses. There's no excuses for him to struggle. We are at pick 148. So the aim is going to be for a running back. GG to solid. I think Deontay Foreman is going to be my first choice. Far behind. They have a lot of running backs. So, we're going to go with Deontay Foreman first. And then maybe Mingo. We're going to go Deontay Foreman first. Let's see. What's the news on Kendra? Kendra... I don't know. Bisbee. All right, 6 seconds left. What happens when I click on okay, it goes to the team. So bad MFer has a nice solid team here. Brees, Zeke. Wow, I lied about that. Josh Allen, Anthony Richardson, Brees, Swift, Zeke, AJ Brown. I don't like the wide receivers. He has good tight ends. That's his benefit. M. Sangas, he went heavy with running back and wide receiver. He has Trey Lance. He has Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs. Running backs are outstanding, pretty much. Running backs are outstanding. We're going to go with Deontay Foreman here, who's going to be your consummate professional. He has the opportunity to be the number one on that team, so we're going to take a shot there with no David Montgomery. They did draft Rashawn Johnson, but he's going to be the backup. All right, so at least at the start of the season. So we have 3 guys. Michael Mayer was a great selection from Archgoat. I want to lock in another running back. Jeff Wilson. And then I do want Mingo. I will not forget about Mingo. Mingo can wait a little bit. Jeff Wilson just went. So I'm considering Kenneth Gainwell. KJ Osborne is still in there. I already had 3. Let's see. We're going to take him out. We're going to look at only wide receivers. Osborne, Pierce, MVS, Nico, Gallup, Rondell, Josh Downs. Rashee Rice. Man, there's a lot of talent here. All right, let's lock. Where's Kenneth? I think Kenneth is going to get an opportunity. I think Kenneth is going to get an opportunity with the shaky running backs on Philadelphia. That's a huge problem. They got 2 injury-prone running backs, and then you got Kenneth Gainwell. So I'm still going to go towards him. He still has upside, so we want to secure that. We got a nice little stable of running backs. We have 3 core QBs, and we're going to trust 1, 2, 3. We got 5 wide receivers. We're going to add in the back-end wide receivers now, probably with more youth. I like all these guys. KJ Osborne has upside. Alec Pierce has upside as the deep guy. Yeah, you can see everyone aiming towards the rookie wide receivers here. That's fine. Do not forget about the number 1. Michael Gallup is still here. Let's see. Tim Patrick, Hunter Renfrow, Mecole Hardman, Mechie, Marvin Mims, Chase Claypool, Jaden Reed. He's solid. Nathaniel Dell, Tank Dell, Allen Robinson. Can't believe he's even there. All right, so we're gonna definitely go for Mingo next. Mingo's gonna be the next guy we'll go with. Rick George. And then now I'm gonna take a quick look at QBs. What QBs are left? Sam Howell. Let's see, where's the gym? I want at least 4. Baker, Ritter, Levis. And we don't know when Levis is going to start, but I could throw a dart on him. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do... Either it's going to be between Baker, Ritter, and Howell. No, Baker, Ritter, and Ritter. And Levis. Those are going to be the 3 guys we're going to consider at QB as the 4th option. Obviously, more upside is with Ritter, More upside is with Will Levis. Baker, that is, we don't expect much out of the team, but he does have weapons. So I might have Baker higher. Okay, I might have Baker higher. Baker's gonna be higher. He's so shaky. Mingo gone. Mingo is gone. The next wide receiver I did want is off the table. If we're looking at it right now, we are down to our last 1, 2, 3, 4 picks. We have 4 picks left. And what I do want in my build, I want one more tight end, preferably all across the board. Another QB, another running back, another wide receiver, another tight end. All across. So we're going to find the best available at each and every position. I want at least, some of these teams, most likely should have 6 wide receivers. I don't see anyone with 7, but that's probably going to be something that's going to happen. Okay? 7 is most likely going to happen. All right, so we're gonna go. I still want to believe in Terrace Marshall. Touchdowns is solid. At least one. All right, so we got our stack with Bryce Young. We're gonna go with Terrace Marshall, the veteran on the team. I expect him to have a solid year. All right, Singletary, Gallup, Ritter, Terrace Marshall, boom. All right, now we're 4 picks away. Let's secure in that quarterback. We're gonna go with a veteran here in Baker Mayfield, and hopefully just last the entire season. Just last. You did good sparingly in your games with the Rams, so I'm expecting you to be solid. Okay, come through. Please come through. We got Herbert. We got big explosion quarterbacks. Lamar, Herbert, Bryce. And we're going to finish it off with Baker. So right now our team, let's see. 4, I want another running back, obviously. I'll find that. We got Terrace, Rashad, Deontay, Burks, Terry, DJ Moore. We have an anchor in JT, anchors in Lamar and Justin. Only have 2 stacks. I have 2 stacks. I got Lamar with Bateman. I have Bryce Young with Marshall. We can probably find a tight end. We're going to need another tight end as well. We got 2 right now. Definitely want 3. Maybe even 4. Is Samuel still here? That's insane. That's just insane. All right, so we're going to go. We're up on the board now. We're going to go with Baker. Baker's going to be our 4th QB. Could have went with more upside than Will Levis. Or I could just take Will Levis. So that'll be, let me see how many picks we have left. I definitely want another. I need another tight end. We can't. So it is what it is now. All right, so let's see. We're looking for a tight end. Who is left here? Jake Ferguson, Trey McBride, Hayden Hurst. That's part of the stack there. Give me Kuntz. Let me go Kuntz. You can go Trey McBride. These are definitely punt candidates here at the tight end position. Tyler Conklin right now, technically the number 1, but I do like the upside in Kuntz. Zach Ertz should be back. He's getting older. Jelani is the number 1 tight end now for that team. I'm going to see if I find someone better in a better situation. Cade Otton, Daniel Bellinger. Zach Kuntz. Alright, so we're staying with that right there. I'm going to pick from one of them. I'll probably choose Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst might be the guy we're going to go with, and we're going to choose one more running back as well. I only have 4. Most of these teams, let's see. Sam Laporta just went off the board. All right, we got most of these teams have 2. We have a couple teams with 7 and 8 wide receivers. You want to have, you want to have a little bit more. So right now I have 6. I have 6. Might have to sacrifice tight end. All right. So going with 4 made me sacrifice with some of the others. Some of these guys don't even have 3. I got 3 running backs. You're going to be weak somewhere. It's 18 spots. 18 spots, 4 positions, okay? Someone's going to have 3. Someone's going to have 3. You're going to need to hope that tight end, I might just leave tight end how it is. And hopefully those 2, one of those 2, just they can last. There's still a ton of talent at wide receiver and running back still that we can go and get. I'm gonna go grab Deuce Vaughn, 100%. Deuce Vaughn is gonna be our next selection. I'm secure at quarterback, pretty decent at wide receiver. I want one more. I want one more. And Jefferson, that's fine. He's off the board. 2 picks away. James Robinson off the board. We're gonna go with Deuce Vaughn here at that running back position, rookie running back behind Tony Pollard. All right, so now we're going to focus in on, we got 1 pick left. We're going to finish off with a wide receiver, okay? To finish this off, let's see if we can get the best guy. We got Tank Dell with, and in that core of wide receivers, he has some upside. Slayton, Jaden Reed, Atlanta, Matt Collins, no. Quez, no. Tyler Scott in Chicago, that's going to take a couple years. Tutu Atwell's number 2. Ben Skoranek. David Bell. Trey Tucker. Yeah, we're going to go back to the top. KJ. Yeah, we'll go back to that. All right, we are 2 picks away from our final selection. I'm going with Hunter Renfrow. I don't know how Hunter Renfrow is still here. Even in PPR leagues. Hunter Renfrow should not be this far down. All right. Finish it off with we're gonna go and just take 2 tight ends. That's fine. That's fine. Majority of people have 2 tight ends anyway. I wanted a third, but I sacrificed. I wanted to make sure I was fine at QB to last the entire season. Lamar, Justin Herbert, DJ Moore, Terry McLaurin, J.K. Dobbins, Treylon Burks, Deontay Johnson, Bateman, Chig, and Greg Dulcich. Nice young tight ends with upside. That's what I aim for. Bryce Young, Deonta Foreman, Kenneth Gainwell, and then we threw some darts on some running backs here. And Deuce Vaughn. Hunter Renfrow that deep is crazy. That didn't make sense that he lasted that far. All right, we're coming up to the end of the draft. Let's see who else goes off the board. If I was going to choose, it's another tight end. It was going to either be between Hayden Hurst or Zach Kuntz. One of those 2. Probably Hayden Hurst. But it was between those 2 guys there. All right, let's see. Mr. Irrelevant's coming up. Wow, 216. That's crazy. Mr. Irrelevant is coming up very soon. Tanyan. And then last but not least, the final selection. We're waiting for times to finish off here. I think we did pretty solidly. We got 4. Got definitely enough quarterbacks. Definitely enough quarterbacks. We completed the draft, as you can see right there. Let's look at it. See if we can see our roster. We have our roster right here. 4 quarterbacks, 5 running backs here. Got 2 studs at the top. And then we're going to need Foreman, Gainwell, Vaughn to come in sparingly. I think we're pretty solid at wide receiver. DJ Moore, McLaurin, Burks, Deontay, Rashad, Bateman, Terrace Marshall, Hunter Renfro as a PPR guy. And then young, youthful tight ends that have upside in Dolchich and Chicken Conku. Hopefully, one of those two or both of them can go off with a hit. So thank you guys for tuning in. That was our first installment of Best Ball Mania 4. Obviously, we're going to be doing more and more of these each and every week, leading up all the way to the beginning of the season. Okay. Next coming up will be draft grades, and then winners and losers specifically for players. Okay, winners and losers for the players. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back with another video very soon. Peace out.